Yeah, Quake! Like, I'm a boomer, but, like, I'm not that bad. Haven't you played Xenoblade games? I love Xenoblade Chronicles. That could have gone on the list. Uh-oh. Controller is not detected. Hold on. Nothing is too weeby? No, that's true. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's too weeby. I could not do it, man. Hold on, I gotta plug this in and unplug it. If I can find it. Where is the... Game, sir. Someone was just asking me about the Game Sir yesterday. I'm like, oh, I love the controller. It's great. Why are you not being detected? There we go. Hold on. Give it a second. I know it's got a light on right now. There we go. It's fine. I don't know what it was. I don't know what end it was disconnected in. I have a lot of games that are... you spent too much time on because they were free and you were bored. I mean, there's games that are good like that, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having games that you just play because they occupy time. For me, that's like Soulstone Survivors. I don't want to do... I'm going to save Garuga for last. I'm done with that guy. That was a list of some of my favorite games. Yeah, I mean, it's not, you know, exhaustive, but it's up there. So we're looking at Acidic, Fulgur. Do I need GIrros, Odo, or Tigrex? Do I know the ice mod, and what is your opinion? Somebody just asked me that question yesterday. Is this like, is there like a grassroots marketing campaign for the ice mod? I am aware of it, but first let me ask you what your opinion on it is. Is World my most played game ever? Probably. We do need GIrros. I heard there's not even, like, they haven't even continued development on ice. Odo, Tigrex. I don't know if I should play it. Well, it makes the game easier. So if you're struggling with the game and you need it to be easier, you can install it and it will make the game easier for you. What am I using? I'm using the GameSir G7. It's a pretty good controller. If you're finding you're having a really easy time with the game, I would suggest not installing the ice mod. There is one mod you can install that just gets rid of the claw stagger, and I would recommend that one. I hate the claw stagger. Claw stagger technically makes the game easier. Alright, so we need GIrros. If the ice mod simply changed the movesets for the weapons without making them much stronger or much weaker, I think that would be really interesting. Like, there's a Valor Longsword mod out there. It definitely makes the weapon way stronger, but at least it changed the moveset. Some weapons just got straight up buffed, and it's like, why? Like, why did Heavy Bowgun need to be made stronger? Like, I don't understand. The changes they made to Gunlance are probably the most interesting. The hammer mod's pretty bad. I mean, ultimately, you know, I didn't buy your video game, so if you want to use it, like, I'm not gonna I'm not going to judge you either way if you have fun playing with it. I have no Claw Stagger. I have a Blood mod installed. And I have Cutscene Skip. And I don't think I have anything else that affects gameplay. Technically, Blood doesn't even affect gameplay. Really, the only thing that affects gameplay is no Claw Stagger. That's pretty much it. Really the only thing you need. Thank you. You're welcome. I mean, you might find that the weapon changes interesting. And so if you want to use them, like, yeah, go ahead and use them, but I just don't. I've never, if I have one critique of Monster Hunter World, is that it's not hard enough. There's a hard mode mod out there, but it's almost like too much ball torture, you know? Oh, you should absolutely get on a PC train. I mean, there's going to be probably some pretty amazing sales for last-gen pre-builds coming up this holiday season. Oh no, my song! Struggle a lot on Lunastra and Teostra solo. Well, Lunastra is really bad. Teostra's not that bad. What are your specs right now, Gator? I can't imagine they're that bad. Ti is good. Depends on your processor. I feel like a lot of games I play are more limited by my processor than anything else. Like, yeah, 1080 isn't going to be able to run things at native 4K. We're just going to kill Odo because we need another monster to spawn in. And I feel like I could kill him before we spawn in. The next Capcom game announcement? Great question. Game Awards at the latest. Oh, they will absolutely announce the announcement first. Oh, absolutely. Where's DMC 6? Itsuno's team is working on Dragon's Dogma 2. So it's very unlikely we're going to see a DMC 6 immediately. You might see, like, a port of something. I don't know what. Everything's already in HD. The other guy showing up? Hype train is no breaks. And then to make sure that people are sufficiently hyped, we're also going to show you everything in the trailer. We will reveal every single monster in the game before it comes out. I don't get it, man. I think the only unrevealed monster for Sunbreak was Gazmgorm, and even then, like, you saw him a little bit in a trailer. Time for the list? Some people said they had, like, mental breakdowns by being on the list, and it was pretty amazing. I just do 1 week timeouts now, and, like, it does work out a lot better. It's better that way. Oh, you screwed up? You're out for a week. Oh, wow. That's fun. Didn't think that would hit. I might take it as a spoiler. There's no way to know without being spoiled. We had one person that was set up as moderator to read the list. Nah, the paranoia was intentional. The ironic thing is, like, there was basically nothing to spoil. Capcom had already done all the listing. And I'm assuming that's just the way it's going to be now in the future anyways, so. I'm not going to be as hard about it next time. Like, whatever. It's whatever. I know, I mean, it's almost 0% chance I will get early access, but... Game is my favorite iteration of Hunting Horn. Monster Hunter World, not Iceborne. You gonna play the new Fate game by Koei? No, that game looks terrible. That game looks awful, man. That's like so bad. Why would I play it? It's like small-scale Muso. You're gonna play it? You're not playing it because it's a good game. You're playing it because you like Fate. You know, there's a difference. And, like, I like Fate. I like it well enough, but, like, I don't like it enough I'm gonna play a bad game. I have a substantial amount of Capcom shares. Play plenty of bad games because you like them? I understand. I played Monster Hunter Rise for like over 1,000 hours. Oh, I don't even know if that's because I liked it, but I did play it. This guy looks pretty big, huh? Made money playing Rise. I had a stake in the game. I mean, if I was really streaming exclusively for the money, I would have a very different streaming career. Be like doing like GTA RP or something. The financial reports are made public. If you're JP Morgan Chase and you have like a whole bunch of shares, they might give you more information, but the amount of shares I have, I don't get any information that you guys don't have. We know they're planning on putting a lot more time and resources into mobile games. Specifically porting their main games to mobile. Apparently the iPhone 15 is going to be way better at video games than normal. Great. I mean, I don't care, and like you don't care, but there's a lot of people that only have a phone. You know, they don't have a console, they don't have a PC. I'm all for accessibility. I'm all for porting everything everywhere. You know, it's not like it's just Japan where there's a lot of people that only have a phone. I mean, there's plenty of people all over the world. iPhone's going to need a fan attachment? It'll be interesting to see, actually, yeah. Isn't the iPhone 15 also giga expensive? Sure. So is a gaming PC. And I am not saying the iPhone 15 is a replacement for a gaming PC. But, you know, you can get deals and stuff. I got an S23 Ultra, like, maybe like the second most expensive phone on the market, on sale for like $600. So, I mean, that's not, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. There's already some microtransactions that you can buy on PC for RE7 Wear. It was a Google Fi promotion. You had to have 6 months of service with them, and then you got the S23 Ultra for $600. It was a pretty good deal. My only issue is the phone's too goddamn big. It's a good camera, but it's too large, man. I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah, a lot of, for some reason, yeah, in Korea, Japan, people are really down with microtransactions. How's Google Fi? It was pretty nice when I was traveling abroad. I don't think their service range is as good as most other companies. So if you don't live in like a city, or if you like walking in the woods, you might find that the service range is lacking. But if you're traveling abroad a lot, it's extremely convenient. You don't need to get a SIM card or anything. I only had, I think, one day where the Wi-Fi was really bad when I was in Japan. But I was definitely able to use the service quite a bit when I was over there. So I could give them like a soft recommendation. I mean, the only real reason I use them is because I'm like, wow, that's a good deal on a phone. You know what I mean? I'm like, hell yeah. I need an upgrade. Because I was on a 6S for like a really long time, and I liked that phone. That phone was pretty good for what it was. It lasted me a really long time. Even better than my 6S is the S10. I love that phone. That phone is great. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much exclusively going to go Android from here on out. I don't like the Apple stuff anymore. There's been too many times where like there's an app or something that I want, or something I want to do with my phone and I can't because I'm on an iPhone, and like that's just like, I don't like that. What's a J5? What the hell is that? Not one was a crown? Oh my god. We'll do Lance. Oh, maybe Fatalis Bow. It's been a while. iPhone always had the games apps you wanted. It's less about there being one specific game or app I wanted, and more like, if you're on an Android, for the most part, you could very easily sideload apps on. Whereas if you're on iPhone, like, it's annoying. It's hard to do. But like on Android, like I don't even have to root my phone. I could just be like, I want to install this APK, and it's like, all right, have fun. I love that. And if it doesn't have the game I want on there, like, I don't care. I mean, I don't think there's going to be any iPhone exclusive games that are going to come out where I'm like, nah! Have an absolute man-child meltdown. I will be fine. Only complaint is the S23 Ultra is just too large. It's too big. That's interesting that there's so many people in chat that learned how to repair Apple devices. That's really interesting to me. I'm happy they finally got on the USB-C train. I'm happy, though. I did get an iPad Pro, which I am not a fan of, by the way. And it does have USB-C on it, which does make certain things easier. But yeah, I won't be going Apple for the next man-child tablet porn device either. I'll be going Android there, definitely, as well. I like the iPad. Sometimes it like slows down. And like, if it were a cheap Android tablet, I wouldn't mind. However, it is the iPad Pro, man. It's got an M1 chip. It should not be slowing down sometimes if I'm like searching the internet. Like, sometimes the OS gets overloaded, and, like, I gotta close apps, or I gotta restart it, and it's, like, the opposite of what you should be doing, or needing to do on a tablet. I enjoy having a tablet. I enjoy having my little man-child thing that I just open up and I tap on the screen and it does things. No, I do enjoy it, man. I think it's, yeah, for me, it has a certain use case that, it works out. It's larger than I mean, there's not a phone alive other than, like, the converting tablet phones that are ever going to match the size. And I got, like, the bougie keyboard attachment. I like the new Apple VR headset. Dude, I'm not... It's like $3,000? Bro. I don't know how rich you think I am. I don't got the money for that. I think there's like a Lenovo tablet that's pretty good, Mornifa. I don't know. That's what I read. I don't know if it's true or not. I trust Lenovo. I do not trust their ball pit, but I trust their products. AliExpress tablets are okay if you just want to watch streams on YouTube? No, I want it to be fast. I want it to... You think about the number of hours you're going to be spending on your little man-child toy. I'm okay with spending an extra couple $100s to make sure that it's, like, high quality. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to save $200 by getting, like, you know, binned, like, secondhand Huawei stuff. Tablets are 100%. Tablets are for man children and elderly people. They play their gacha games and read their doujins on them, or the old people use them to look at Facebook. Artists can use tablets as a tool? Sorry, artists are now relegated to only man children or old people. Like tablets for reading? I think they're good. They're just good for YouTube. I mean, they're just designed for that sort of thing, you know? And small children. And birds. Artists can only be man children, old people, children, or birds. If I'm using a Kindle, you're an old person. I'm out of stamina. It's cool that cats have the sort of visual fidelity where they can recognize what's going on a tablet screen. I know that's weird, but I feel like a lot of times you put something on TV, like dogs don't really care. I thought I read something once that it was something to do with like the refresh rate dogs see. Cat likes watching TV. That's great, man. How is it having a boomer cat? I'm sure a crow would like a tablet. If a parrot likes a tablet, crows would definitely like tablets. Like, I know technically Element is better on bow, but man, in a multi-monster quest, I don't think it matters. They get pretty messed up by raw bow, all the same. I was confused by the amount of paracoatings I had, and then I realized, oh wait. True spare shot would work on anything. Mods still work in Monster Hunter World? Oh yeah. I think one of the last updates they had actually removed De Novo. I don't think it's in the game anymore. Mods are going to make it so this game will still be fun to play like 10 or 20 years from now. I could see that happening. I mean, Freedom Unite is almost 20 years old, right? Nothing so far. we're just doing our mandatory world bot farming session before we start peeing. Well, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. How long has it been? Hour? It's not long enough, man. I want to get the new game like +3. Dude, I was up until 3 a.m. touching my pee. I did exercise last night. I was on the treadmill for 90 minutes. I like to stay on until it shuts down because it's like you've been on the treadmill for so long. You saw me playing Soulstone, and then after Soulstone, I played P. Not my fault you went to sleep before I did. The grind is disgusting now in Soulstone. I actually kind of hate it. Seen some PC part deals coming up, but I'm going to hold out. Not that there's anyone here that has had experience with both the 13900 KF and the 7800X 3D. Just add an auto prime button. Bezos will make sure you watch at least 3 minutes of ads a month if you have Amazon Prime. Apparently there's like a 14th gen coming out next month. And we here have the classified info on 14th gen Intel CPUs. Something prime. Thank you. I mean, basically, the 7800X 3D is the best processor that exists for anyone that wants to game. And I would be primarily gaming on it. Ran away. I mean, it's fine. I don't even need to kill him anyways. I'm just like wasting time till the Folger shows up. Is Intel doing 3D cache in the 14th gen? They haven't announced it yet, but the rumor is that we will know soon. I think it would be dumb if they didn't. I mean, AMD's been trouncing them for like the last 3 years on like price to performance gaming performance. Thank you, Gotchas. My thing is like, I'm trying to decide whether or not I would want the more all-around CPU in the 13900 KF. Which is, again, like, way more expensive. But it also uses a lot more power. And, like, that's, like... I don't know about you guys. That's, like, kind of a concern nowadays, right? Power's expensive. Power is cheap here? Where is here? Not doxing you. But where? I could hit $200 a month sometimes in the summer. I don't even want to know what it's like in the UK. Is it bad? I'm assuming it's bad. $50 the rest of your... Nice. We're okay now? Did they fix it? Is the UK saved? Have they talked about 14th gen Foxmonk? Are there any good videos on it? I'm assuming it's going to be a new chipset. Still the same. They've been on the same chipset for a long time. Does that mean DDR4 will still be compatible? That's wild. The only thing that feels a little weird is if you get a... I know if I buy whatever the latest Intel chipset is going to be, like, they're going to switch. Like, immediately in the next year. Because I know AMD is going to support theirs for, like, in what, another 3 years, they said? Another 3 generations or whatever. Jesus, he just died. Didn't recover any health. Check YouTube. What is YouTube now? YouTube 14th gen Intel. I don't want to start internet beef with anyone, but why is Jay's 2 cents such a popular tech channel? I feel like he doesn't even test anything. Literally the description for his top video is just items featured in this video available at Amazon. White, good cinematography. His new stuff? I don't know, man. I don't trust anyone other than Gamers Nexus. Gamer Gains, hello. You know what I mean? Like, they built like an acoustic sound chamber. That's like exactly what I want from an actual review place. I mean, at this point, like, it's next month, right? I mean, especially because we got Black Friday coming up. Linus Tech Tips did that. I will look. I want to go on the record. I know there's recorded footage of me out there saying it. But I was saying it for a long time. Like, I enjoyed Linus Tech Tips video for the entertainment content. I didn't trust them with anything for a lot of their other content. And you know what? I was right. Because I understand, like, they'd goof it up sometimes, but a lot of times they'd have a video, it's like, we're doing this clearly bad idea. And they would combine their bad idea with even worse execution. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, I know you've got the money to do it properly. I mean, they should just stick with, like, we built a computer case filled with mineral oil. Just stick with videos like that, but, like, you know, do a good job with it. I mean, if it's for actual hardware reviews, I just don't think you can beat Gamers Nexus. I don't know. If you had more money than sense, that Lenovo deal was really good. The other day. $3,000 for top-of-the-line Intel and a 4090. I'm still pissed that Chaos went off and bought a 4080 build for more money than that free build was. And he got, like, all to the tune of, so he could have, like, 12 terabytes. Got something like 12 terabytes of storage. What are you doing with 12 terabytes of storage? How much HD porn do you need saved on your hard drive? Hey, we got a great GIrros. Is it a good stream to edge to? The best edging was Rise Afflicted grinding. So you think the LGA 1700 is going to stick around for another couple of generations? I only have 1200. 1200's enough. I don't understand it. Like, and again, it's fine. Like, I have no obligation for somebody to A, ask for my help, and then B, actually follow it. But, like, why ask for my advice and then ignore all of it? One more gen, 15 gen should be a new chipset, but it's 15 gen is coming up, right? Feels like a bad time to do it. Maybe I'll stick with AMD. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I want to understand. But AMD doesn't get a release this year, right? AMD is going to release next year. They don't release every year, right? 4070 is a fine card. That's what I'm using. I mean, I mean, you know, you don't want to get a 4060. That's for damn sure. That ain't gonna do you any good. We'll just kill this. Liza P. People should make a Monster Hunter clone next. They would do a good job at it. Now, when you say announce, like when would it actually release? Like in March? Man, it feels like there's never a good time to upgrade, right? It's the curse of computers. I upgrade every day? You bastard. It's just my CPU is definitely old. Like I definitely, because like I want to be able to hit 120 FPS in 4K. And I don't care if I got to use DLSS. I know some people don't like it, but like I don't care. Looks fine to me. At least 1440p. $7800X 3D probably is everything that I need. Ryzen 5 3600? Sounds like you're due for an upgrade. 1440p. What I really want, this is a special treat for me. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do. I want to upgrade my setup. My dream is to have a couch with an LG OLED. Well, your processor's better than mine, dude. Why not get a projector? I need lights on to illuminate myself. And I think lights in a room with a projector would look pretty bad. Nah, they're fine. Upgrading a setup right before unemployment? May as well enjoy my unemployment. It depends. Like, if you're constantly leaving taskbars and stuff up on the screen, it's going to be an issue. If you're playing video games, it's going to be fine. Ardings has a really good video on it. We could watch it after this hunt. Someone's screen with an Overwatch HUD burned into it? Was it a C1 or a C2 or a C3? That's what I need to know. You must get CPU bottlenecked? I do. I do get CPU bottlenecked. My graphics card is so fast, but my processor's not fast enough. And they say, Oleum, that the C3 is even, like, more. More extra? What's the CX? Is that the year before the C1? Yeah, I mean, I would have 0. By the time my C3 would die, I would be ready for a C9. The thing is I used to do like a double PC streaming setup, and I just got kind of tired of it. Having to like switch displays and stuff all the time. Isn't the G series worse than the C series? No, it goes ACG, right? It feels like the C is good enough. What do the G series have? The bougie tier TV? Why does everybody think I'm bougie? Because what? Because I shop at Trader Joe's now? Because I'm out at Aldi's? I'm getting the affordable tier organic food? Streamer's no longer relatable. You know, I once had somebody in my chat, Strawberry Bandit. I was like talking about either my house or the number of couches they had. And they said something like, "Thank you for streaming so I have something to dream about becoming someday." Thank you for giving me something to look forward to. And it's hard to tell whether it was a joke or not a joke, but it hurt me a little. I thought I saw some G series on sale. I do check deals pretty much every day. Will I mount the TV for a sleek profile? Probably not. It would be up a little bit higher than I would want it to be. G2 OLED 1360. 55 inches versus a C3 65 inch for 1700. I'd rather get it larger. Holy crap, there was an 83 inch C2 OLED for 1800? That's what I want. I want the 83 inch, man. Fuck it. I would take the C2. I don't think it's there anymore. I only wanted a 65 inch. 83 inch though, dude. Be big. I wouldn't need glasses to watch anything. I don't think there's that much of an up. From what I saw, there wasn't much of an upgrade over the C2 to C3. For the smaller TV, the big ones are not comfortable. I mean, it's you got to be at a certain distance. I don't think I would have enough space. I think a 65 inch is probably the most I would go, realistically speaking. You need a whole wall for an 83 incher? Brother, I've got a whole basement. From end to end, it's probably like, I don't know, 30 feet, 40 feet, maybe more. Honestly, 55 inches is still pretty good. Get one as wide as your couch so I have to physically turn your head to see the whole thing. I mean, for a very long time, I played on a 32-inch. I've got the 32-inch TV right next to me. This TV is 13 years old. Still works. Looks okay. It was one of the first 1080p TVs I could buy at an affordable price. It was $400. Old Sony TV? What's the technology? Just an LED? Probably, right? 1080p? It's hard to get, and like, unless you're using an actual Blu-ray, footage that actually demands like 4K. Is that a controversial thing to say? Like, YouTube and almost every streaming service just looks kind of like the same between 1080p and 4K. I remember watching House of Cards and being like, I could kind of see Kevin Spacey's pores a little bit better in 4K. Bro, we're never getting AV1, and you know it. Well, we did get one gold crown. We got great GIrros before, right? Oh, we're gonna watch that Artings video. Kevin Spacey? He was acquitted in the British court system or whatever. It's wild, man. You can't get 4K Netflix on Windows? It's probably like an anti-piracy thing, even though, like, not that hard to beat. Where is the, Artings burn-in test 2023. So I think I've seen this before. But we'll watch it again.
Hi.
I remember the person doing the video was very charismatic.